lost most of my income this year due to Doge, and I still had one of the best years of my life. And it wouldn't have worked out that way if I wasn't lucky enough to have figured this thing out 3 years ago. 3 years ago, I figured out what my vision was, what my purpose is. And this took forever because I've had so many life changes that I had no plan for that I never knew where I was going. I was never the person who could answer the where do you want to be in 5 years question. This is a very big annoyance for a lot of first generation professionals and people who experience social class transitions. You don't know what's coming next. I have said for years, I'm just stumbling through life saying yes, I don't really have a plan. And I didn't figure out a plan 3 years ago. I figured out my purpose. I figured out what's important to me. I figured out what I want my day-to-day to look like. And I figured out what and where I want to be, but I never figured out the how. The how I take day to day. I figured out 3 years ago that I want to make the world a better place, that I want to work towards justice, that my day to day I want to spend researching, writing, connecting with people, coaching, teaching, and that I want to travel and that I'm willing to give up other things to be able to do that, that I don't have a desire for material wealth. I do have a desire for experience wealth. And so I knew when the election in 2024, being in DC and having federal contracts, that those were gone. Especially since what I was doing for the government was what Doge claimed to do, which was already evaluating programs for efficiency, because I was a nonpartisan auditor when I first started working in the government years before. And the people who actually do what the fake team claimed to do never get to stay. So I knew as of November 5th, money's gone. So I started replanning financially then. I just had to let a lot of things go because while the how had changed, I had started planning 3 years ago to leave the country for a while and travel and experience the world like I had always wanted to do. So I was not one of those girls who could do the study abroad in undergrad and didn't have the money. I had started saving. I sold my house. I don't have a car. All of those things I started saving to be able to do that. Did I want to do that because my nation's infrastructure was collapsing? No. The how changed. The why didn't. And while things are so unstable, and they've been unstable in most of the world for a long time, but it's kind of new to white Americans in particular. While things are so unstable, figure out your why. The how's going to change. And one of the best fuck yous to the system is to still do things that make you happy. Elon Musk cut 2 of my contracts. He didn't change my happiness.